Dear friends, let's start with one important topic, that is ratio and proportion. Okay, so this is one of the topic which is asked in many of the competitive exams for quantitative aptitude. So what do you mean by ratio and what do you mean by proportion? So whenever any two numbers are expressed in the form of a by b, or sometimes they are writing in a in the form of a is to b. Okay, so we can say that this particular fraction or this particular notation, this is your ratio. Okay, and here the numerator part means this part, this is known as antecedent, and the denominator part is known as consequent. Okay, so let us take an example, like suppose 2 by 3. Okay, so this is one fraction. Same way I can write 4 by 6. Okay, so I can multiply by 2 on numerator as well as denominator. So the resultant ratio is same, right? So I can divide also. Suppose I have to divide 2 by 2, okay, and 3 by 2. Then also the ratio will be same. Here also I can divide 4 by 2 and 6 by 2. Okay, so 4 by 2 is again 2 and 6 by 2 is 3. So the answer is 2 by 3. So here the thumb rule is we can multiply and divide by the same number on by numerator as well as denominator. The ratio remains same, but it is not valid for addition and subtraction. Okay, so we cannot add some number. Suppose this is my 2 by 3 ratio, so I cannot add 2 plus 2 and 3 plus 2. Okay, so 4 by 5, it is not equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so this we need to understand. Next, next thing which we have to keep in our mind is, suppose two ratios are given, like a by b is equal to p by q. So here we can say these two ratios, all these numbers a, b, p and q, a, b, p and q, all are in proportion. Okay, and we can easily cross multiply. So aq is equal to bp. That is possible. Okay, so this cross multiply we can do and we can get the relation. Now suppose a by b is greater than p by q. So what does it imply? It is both way. Okay, so it is aq, we can again cross multiply, aq is greater than bp. Same way, suppose a by b is less than p by q, then it is both way, again aq will be less than bp. Okay, so this thing you have to remember. Suppose in exam they are giving two ratios in this form, a is to b, suppose that is 2 is to 3, and b is to c, that is 5 is to 7. So they are asking a is to b is to c. So in such case what we have to do, we have to see the common term. In a is to b and b is to c, the b is common. So what we have to take, we have to keep b in the center. So A is to B is to C. If we want in this form, so B, you know, here in A is to B it is 3 and B is to C it is 5. So we have to find out the multiple of 3 and 5. So it is 3 and 5, it is 15. So we have to multiply A is to B on both the sides, numerator denominator, by 5. I told you earlier that we can easily multiply both numerator as well as denominator by the same number, and the ratio does not change. Okay, so 2 is to 3 will become 10 is to 15. Both are same thing. Okay, here this is A is to B. Same way B is to C, 5 is to 7. Again I have to make B 15. So what I have to multiply? I have to multiply by 3. So it will be 15 is to 21. So now final I can write 10 is to 15 is to 21. Okay, so this thing uh, you can remember. Okay, whenever you have to two different ratios and you have to bring it on the same level, okay, A is to B is to C in this format, you can just take the common term in the center and then multiply the common multiple on both the sides. Okay, so A is to B, here B is 3, so we have to make it 15. So 3 into 5, 15. So same way 2 into 5, that is 10. Okay, thank you very much.